Okay, so let's do Sudden Impact and Treasure, which should be fun. Mochi is kids. Mochi is my kid. Yeah. I got a child. I got a son. I had 2 1-year-olds at 30. Now I have a third at 1-year-old and 2 to 3-year-olds. Or 2 3-year-olds. Help, I don't have time for myself. You know, everyone's different though, man. Everyone in life wants something different. For me and Ivana and Mochi's current situation, we have no time for, like, anything. And that's not to say that, oh my god, you stream 24/7, no shit, but, like, events in life, you know, they happen. Things come up and you've, you know, you gotta work with it. Someone in my family had a kid at 25. I had a girl in high school. I'd known her for, like, most of my life. And, she had a kid, I think at, like, 19, 18, something like that. Do I ever have a ranked anxiety? Nah. I've played this game for, like, 12 years. I'll run it down for 12 more. I'm kidding. Don't int. I don't get ranked anxiety now. The thing is, you only get ranked anxiety when you're scared of failing others. The only person you should be scared of failing is yourself. Have fun, enjoy your time, and who gives a fuck what people think? You fail yourself when you don't have fun. I don't care about their experiences. I play the best I can as an individual. They do as well, and that's it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and run it down and say your time doesn't matter, because it does. League is a long-time commitment. It takes a 30 minutes to finish a game, but, like, you know, I can't sit here and trust that these guys are going to do anything for me. So, I do what I can, and that's it. Right? Like, I'm not saying get on and be a terrorist. You know, who cares what they think? I'm here to have fun myself. Let me run it down with Yumi. But what I'm saying is, you're not guaranteed shit in League, so just try to do the best you can. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Right? Not buy to get paid for creating compost. I will harvest invasive species from forest and water, and I will turn it into compost for my farm, and I get paid for it. You're gonna kill I mean... Alright, interesting. I mean, invasive species aren't really, you know, good things, obviously. That hit me really down. That actually hit me? What? What, brother? Cool. The worst thing you can... okay. In terms of ranked anxiety, all I gotta say is go into a game, do the best you can, and move on. Every game. That's it. You know, at one point when you do start ranked, you're probably like, man... I don't want to play bad. My stats are on the line. My win rate's on the line, all this stuff. But, like, that's not even up to you, man. How you play is up to you. Your win rate is not your own. There's only so much you can do in a game to kind of influence, you know, the map and its players, right? So, don't overthink it. It's a game. People overthink games quite a bit these days, I think. And it's, it gets to them more than it should. Oops, I have no words. Always ask yourself, what would Alexander do? Alexander's a good man. It's a good jar. Full of many men. Many warriors. Flash. Okay, that's worth. Good. Very good. Wait, how much AP do we have? Is that AD Nasus? That's AP Nasus, isn't it? That's like Emax. This is not good. This is very bad news. I think what I'll do is go Black Cleaver here, maybe. What are we talking about in chat about alcoholism? I mean, okay, when it comes to people and drinking problems and drug problems, you know, people like to keep track of that stuff because it is an achievement. You know, sometimes people can't help themselves, right? And when they're proud of something and they can, you know, be, I guess, understood by other people who have gone through the same thing. You know, people want to uplift each other, right? You should not that you got to run through the streets and say, "Man, I'm alcohol free for 30 years," but a lot of people understand that struggle. You know, a lot of people go through that stuff, and it ruins lives. It ruins you, and you know, as much as you could say, just stop drinking, it's not that easy. Nothing is ever that easy. Just stop doing it, right? But. You know, staying sober and being inspired by others who have gone through that shit. Yeah, I mean, that's something. An ally has been slain. Everyone's different, though. Everyone's different. You know, some people, just because you've quit drinking, doesn't mean, you know, the next guy can have it just as easy. No. No one's gonna... I don't know. All I'm saying is... I'm not saying anything to you, man. You're good. I don't know what chat's doing. I'm kind of, like, paying attention here and there, but... I should just start drinking so I can relate. Nah. You know, people go through a lot of tough shit in their life. You know, maybe you drink because you went through a rough marriage. Maybe you drink because you don't have the kids. Maybe you drink because you lost your dog. You know, and then it fucking eats away at you over time, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's just a way of life now, right? You know, a lot of people can relate. And it's not that you have to drink to relate, but, you know, people have their ways of coping. Everyone goes through something. And even if you think your life is so perfect and amazing, I'm sure you worry about something. I'm sure you've got some sort of coping device to something in your life that wasn't so pleasant. Or maybe you don't, and maybe you're just great, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's amazing. I'm not saying everyone needs a way to cope and has to drink because they've had a tough time, but, you know, some people do turn to that stuff, and it's bad. It's horrible. Do people realize how strong love can be? You know, it's crazy that even when I was younger, I'd always be like, what the hell is this love shit? Who needs this? Just be a good person and this and that. But, like, you know, people uplift other people. People inspire other people to do better. It's true. You know, if you're an alcoholic and you can say, man, I've been sober for 5 years and you can do it too. You know, like, that guy's life is spiraling down the drain. Every day, drinks, smoking, no matter what. And people uplift people, bro. It's true. If you don't need that in your life, incredible. But, again, everyone's different, right?
An ally has been slain.
Horrible domino effect. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Listen, I don't ban anyone unless you're a certified freak. I'm a certified freak. I'm a freak. Well, you could be a certified freak, but at least be, like, a level-headed freak. If you're so, like, mentally gone from the gooning, I mean, there may be a ban in order, but... Hope you and your family are well. They are. Hang on, your comment went away. Tank Graves. I've not, no. Tank Graves is just kind of irrelevant. I don't know. It doesn't provide anything. You just kind of walk around and die. Oops. Did I just flash auto a minion? Holy shit, the TF gank. Ooh! Oh, she's dead though. You know, I think we all just... Being good on the internet is a crime. It's a crime. There's so many ill people on this fucking, like... I'm gonna say there's ill people on League. Right? When do you ever see some sort of positivity in League, ever? I think esports corrupted us, just saying. In terms of the gaming community, we only wish ill on everyone. Clevels, peace, buddy. Good luck, man. Cynical nihilist on the internet. Everyone's just so caught up in nonsense. Like, we value human beings based on their performance in League, and I mean... Yeah, I'd agree. But old me would agree. Not new me. Like, you fucking entered my game, you are worthless, you scum! You fucking putrid dandruff, get out of my sight, no one ever would love you. But that's ill. That is a very ill thing. Useless, dumb shit. You know, we're here to play games because life sucks and games are fun. Or life is good and we enjoy playing games while enjoying life. That's another one too, you know?
An ally has been slain.
I quit competitive games to have fun again. You should. Bro, you sound like you're like a crack addict or something, like a drug induced freak. You know, I quit. I quit that bad stuff and now I'm having fun again. I haven't had this much fun since I snorted glue. Like, okay. You know, to be fair, you're not wrong though. Gaming can really get to people. When people value games more than anything in life, it will bring you down, for sure. And games can be a big part of your life. There's nothing wrong with that. You should value games highly in your, you know, day-to-day fucking schedule, right? Because this shit takes a long time. A league game is like 30, 40 minutes, you know? That's no easy task to get through. Time is money. Life is busy. People got to do shit. And, you know. The old Tobias era. Just you gotta try and have fun, man. Try and enjoy what you do. No fucking league player enjoys what they do. Well, not all of them, obviously, but... Or, you know what's better? Reimagine. Not reimagine, but, like, reevaluate why you play games that you play. Take a step back and say, you know what? Why am I playing League? Do I actually enjoy this? Am I having fun? Am I worrying about other people instead of myself? Like, what are we doing here? It takes 2 seconds to just do that. You know, whether you believe it or not and go with it, that's up to you, but... I think having fun is number one. And that doesn't mean play like shit, and that doesn't mean don't be competitive, and that doesn't mean, you know, I can only have fun inting. People can have fun being very highly competitive. People can have fun being, you know, a one-trick or following the meta. Like, that's all fine as long as you have fun with it, you know? Sunk cost fallacy. That's your choice, though. Whatever you put time into, I mean, if you feel like you're compelled to play it or do that thing because you've spent years of your life doing it, I view it as just an experience. And experiences don't last forever. You know, you can still enjoy League later on in life, but, like, what you've experienced ages ago with old League isn't what you experience now with new League. Or maybe it is. Maybe you still enjoy the game as much as you used to. But it's just, it's full of different things, you know? You gotta move on with it sometimes. Big damage. I get bored? Yeah, then go to a new game. There's nothing wrong with that. Not playing League of Legends isn't a crime. Everyone thinks once you've played League, you have to only play League. And it's like a cult. And if you don't play it, you're not part of the cool kids club anymore. Right? Like, there's a lot of good games out there. A lot of interesting experiences. There's hobbies. There's... Go fucking play TCGs. Go collect rocks. Go fucking meet people on Discord. Go hang out. Go to a book club. I don't know. There's a million things. You don't like that stuff? We'll play different games. There's a bunch on Steam. Go play Dota. Go play Smite. Go play fucking Overwatch. And at the end of it all, if you still say, but I'm addicted, then be addicted healthily. If that's even a thing. Make it a healthy addiction. Be addicted to having fun. Be addicted to enjoying your time on this fucking planet playing games. Oh.
Destroyed. An ally has been slain.
I'm addicted to you, Tobito.
An ally has been slain.
You know, surround yourself with your passion. Follow what you enjoy in your free time. Do what you enjoy in your free time. You know, you go to work, you go to school, whatever it may be, you come home, you're like, by God, today wasn't the greatest day, but let me play some solo queue and be even more miserable. It's like, well, I don't think we want that, right? What if you don't like what you like? Well, then you don't like it. I dropped League and I'm now playing volleyball and toy soldiers with 28-year-olds. Hey, that's cool, man, whatever it may be. Life is full of choices and people who enjoy different things. Oh, you said, what if you don't know what you like? Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Well, if you don't know what you like, then try different things. You'll never know until you just do stuff. You only don't know what you like because you haven't done enough. Yeah, you gotta try stuff. You gotta be open-minded. Just do things. Download a free game on Steam. If it's gaming, you know. If you like the look of something, you say, man, Bilgewater looks cool. Then go converse with people who like Bilgewater. You know, maybe it'll spark your interest even further and be like, damn, okay, this is awesome. I love this. You want to converse with people in your corner, right? You want to converse with those who share similar passions and interests. It'll certainly add quite a bit. I love Graves. I want him in my bed. Oh, sorry, buddy, but this guy gets him first.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't enjoy what I'm good at. You know what? That's valid. I don't either. But then, you know, reinvent it, right? I'm good at GANGPLANK and I don't enjoy playing him. That's valid. That's fair. I agree. But I enjoy Graves. I enjoy different things. That is true, though. You don't have to be good at things to enjoy them. But maybe if you're good at something, you still don't have an interest in it. I guess that's different, though, for what you're doing. You know, for the sake of a fucking video game, I mean, you could just get bored of it. For the sake of a job, you can get bored of it. For the sake of a profession, same deal. You can get bored of everything. But, you know, adapt. Try new things. Again, reinvent how to have fun with that thing that you love. I enjoy League, but the OCE server is so dead, it's hardly worth even playing, let alone climbing. Yeah, I've got no clue. Use, you don't have to be on a VPN, but you can just switch servers and have like 3 times the ping.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You're right, you don't have to be good at a game to enjoy it, at all. That is very true.
Shut down.
This is so like esports, man. Esports corrupted gaming. That you have to be good to enjoy what you do. Buddy, I have fun riding around on a horse missing all my shots. I enjoy it. Am I good at Red Dead? Fuck no, but it's fun. I enjoyed Age of Mythology. Am I good? No. But by God, I'll listen to Prostagma for 3,000 years. It's excellent. I don't know a single person who watches esports. It's all money laundering. I don't think esports makes money, bro. I think it's the exact opposite. I don't think there's any money laundering. There's no money at all. At least in the orgs that don't get anywhere. Because the only way to be successful in esports is to be #1. Who's going to sponsor a team that sucks? Who's going to sponsor a team that doesn't have, like, any fans? You know what I mean? Like, it is, I don't know, esports is a beast in itself. It's not my favorite thing. Fighting game tournaments? Dude, I think, you know what? My favorite esport is fighting game tournaments. It's all the fighting game, the FCG, right? Is that what it was? Is it the FCG? FGC? Fighting game community? It's FGC, right? No. No, that is passion. That's an individual passion. That's not like... It's not that the people who play League aren't passionate, but, like, I feel it more when I watch fighting games than any other esport. And that's an opinion. That's not like a fact or anything, you know?
Shut down.
Evo is cool. Yeah, I don't even care for, like... I'm not a fan of esports. I'm really not. And that's nothing against the pro players or anything. It's just... For a game that I've played for so long, I don't really find it exciting to watch. For the sake of fighting games, I mean... I've played a shit ton of fighting games, and I know exactly how hard that is. You know, like watching Snake Eyes, or watching Itabashi, or watching any of these Zangy fucking freaks. Like, it is exciting. Like, they're good. They're very good. You know what? Hey, we all like what we like. That's fine. It's all valid. I feel like if you play less League, you'll enjoy esports more. I think that's where it's at, no? The less you play League, the more the esports scene is, like, your thing, maybe? Obviously not for everyone, but... No, I'm good. Okay, well... You know... Well, I'm not saying you have to be an AFK brain-dead casual viewer, you know, you just don't know anything. Like, you know a fair bit of League, and you've played the game a few times maybe, and you still do, but not, like, consistently, not 24/7. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It's just what I think. Two more games. Sky AP. Nice AD. Well, it's not that the people who don't play League... Okay, so if you play League, you obviously know what's going on screen. But I'm saying... I don't know, man. When you're not... I don't know. Competitive gaming is weird. Competitive sports is weird to me, too. I'm not really a fan of watching most things competitively. Like, I'm not going to sit down and watch, like, the hockey game or football or anything. But I feel like the more you've played League, even though you can understand it, for me, it's not as enticing. And that's just my own opinion, right? It'll change from person to person. But, I don't know. Hard to explain. Medioxio, buddy. In a MOBA, not... Yeah, you're right. In a MOBA, it's more of a slow burn, for sure. MOBAs are more of, like, decision-making. Like, you can see individual skill on display in a fucking pro game of League, for sure. But it's not as flashy as you could say, like, one guy decking 5 people with headshots or something. I don't know. I've just played this game for so long, I don't find it as exciting. It still is fun to play, though, but, like, I'm not going to watch people play it for, like, pro games. That's just my opinion. You've seen one Lee Sin kick, you've seen them all. Yeah. A lot of what I've seen... I mean, I've played this game for, like, fucking 10 years. I've seen pretty much everything. And people who haven't have not, so, you know, it's exciting, right? Which then turns into the less you play, the more you'll want to watch. You know, you haven't seen everything. You guys seeing these pro players go crazy and doing all these insane tricks and, you know, strategies with each other. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I've seen a lot of it. And I'm not trying to diminish pro players or anything. Like, those guys are good at what they do. Infinitely better than me, in every way, shape, and form. But, you know, I just don't find it fun to watch. And that's valid. It's just not my thing. That game was kind of doomed. But we did a good bot lane. Me and the Varus played really well. It's just top jungle mid kind of pooped the bed. Gave him the Amber Turd treatment. Well, I would say, I mean, Los Ratones is cool. It's more of, it's a smart idea. It's a very smart idea. Bringing on a bunch of popular streamers to play on a team, ex-pros and whatnot, like, that's, yeah. It's cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure that team is funded by Cadril now, and then sponsors, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a supposed content team. Entertainment's entertainment. Esports is, you know, it can be soulless, right? Yeah, there's nothing, no sponsors, just Cadril. I'm pretty sure he's got a sponsor, too. Sponsors at the, bro, if you have fucking 40,000 viewers and you take on one sponsor, you're making 50,000 USD. 100,000 USD. Like, I'm sure of it. Like, yeah, you're gonna get sponsors.